What's up, Sagittarians? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I'm so happy to have all of you joining me today. We are going to do not a career spread, we're going to do a monthly spread for June. Oh my gosh, it's June. That being said, you guys had a kick-ass career spread, so if you haven't checked that out, check out the weeks prior video. There's a career spread, there's a love video, there's one about the Scorpio full moon. So yeah, do check those out if you're interested. Welcome to the newbies. I'm so happy you came across this channel where it was passed on to you. And to the returning subscribers, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Do hit the like, share, subscribe if you're interested in helping this channel get up and off the ground. I started it in April, so yeah, we're about 2 months in. I'm so excited it's June. Summertime, it'll be good. So let's get started. This is going to be a general message for Sagittarians. Do keep in mind with general messages, not everything I say is going to resonate with all the viewers out there, and that's totally fine. That's totally normal. Please only take away messages for your best and highest good. You will know what those are intuitively. Toss out everything that doesn't apply to you. If it's not ringing a bell or resonating, you don't need to worry about it. That being said, sometimes it takes a week or a month or however time span works for the messages to resonate with you. Sometimes you'll come across something in the future and a message you heard in this video may ring true. That's fantastic. That means it was your message. Just take some time to marinate, right? To sink in. So yeah, enjoy the video, have fun with it, right? What else do you need to know? Everything you're going to want to know will be in the description box below, including the decks I'm using. If you want to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for additional messages, for more clarity on the messages I'm presenting, you're welcome to do that. Again, link in the description box will show you how. Let's get started for our Saggy friends. So I'm doing a new spread. I'm going to try it out and see if it's good. So far, I'm liking the results. It's fun to read. So what does Sagittarius need to know? For the month of June, oh, you got too many. Sorry, that's like half the deck. I can't take it. What do we got for our Sagittarian friends for the month of June, please? To come out. All right. Beautiful. All right. So Sagittarius, bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. I just did Capricorns, and they have this as their main card. So this is the assessment card, looking at the work you've done and wondering what crops will yield from the results of your efforts, right? Frequently has to do with money, but tangible items, the home, your health, your family, potentially your relationships. But Pentacles are sort of like bricks, a building block of sorts, things we build upon. So we'll keep that in mind as we go forward. So the U card, Sagittarius. Ooh, I love it. The Star. Look how beautiful this card is. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. So this card talks about healing. It comes right after the Tower, right? Card number 16. So potentially some really major changes going on in your life, Sagittarius. This card comes afterwards to heal the wounds, if you will. You know, the Tower, it's potentially life-changing, earth-shattering. Everything gets stripped down, burnt to a crisp, however you want to say it. Something is taken away that was ultimately toxic, that wasn't serving you. This is like the exhale of like, okay, I got through that. Now I just gotta like do me for a minute, catch my breath, focus on me. You know, the water represents healing. And the Star, ultimately, which is what this card is, represents hope. The idea that when you're in the Tower, you can't see anything. It's dark. You can't see the stars. You had to be removed from that tower, that toxic environment, to be able to see that there is light ahead, there's brighter days ahead. It's so beautiful. I could look at this card all day. I love that for you, Sagittarius. So this may indicate that June potentially could be a quieter month, but a month of healing. But there's something really yummy and delicious. It's, you know, taking a hot bath with a glass of wine. It's like you time. Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, so then, actually, let's clarify it. I'll give you a little extra. I ramble so much at the beginning. I gotta get better about that, but we're already at 5 minutes. All right, let's see here. Can we clarify the Star for Sagittarius? 2 wanted to come out. Okay. So you have the Princess of Pentacles, that is the Page of Pentacles. And then you have the 2 of Swords, so Libra energy here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, specifically Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you may have a younger earth sign in your life right now. The Princess of Pentacles is a solid foundation on which you can gain more knowledge, but it's knowledge in terms of what you're building, of the seeds you're planting, the long-term success of something. But there's some sort of decision you have to make, which is what the Two of Swords talks about. It's a card of balance, right? Specifically Libra, so we think of the scales, the weighing back and forth, but it's represented by the ideas, the swords, the thoughts, the logic, the information, the data, the analysis. It's weighing back and forth, and with this I always get it's heavy-hearted. There may be a difficult decision regarding potentially an earth sign, potentially a female earth sign. It doesn't have to be, though. So your sister, your mother, your girlfriend, whatever. It doesn't have to be female, but earth signs are female, and this is coming up as the princess. So are you healing from a difficult decision? Yeah, maybe regarding this person. Was this person contributing positively to your life? And I want to say the tangible goods. I don't so much mean money. I mean the value that this person added to your life. Was there something you had to leave behind? Yeah, I don't know why. Something about severing of a relationship, or taking a break, or maybe, I don't know, maybe work took you to another state, and there's like a sadness about this Princess of Pentacles, Sagittarius. So I don't know who that is for you. Some sort of a decision that literally left you a little bit blue, right? You followed your intuition with the moon to make that decision. It was an internal decision. And I'm getting that you knew that it was what you guys, if it's a relationship, what you needed for balance, to balance the scales, to make sure things were at peace and harmony. But it may have been a difficult decision. And so, yes, potentially your person is healing if their heart was broken, or you. All right. But it's good that you're healing. I like that energy. That there's brighter days ahead. This could also be a person who, again, wasn't contributing positively to your life, and maybe you did have to cut them off, and so the healing is almost it's positive in that you've made a difficult decision, but ultimately it's for your own growth. It was for your own healing. That could be the case as well. All right, interesting. That one wanted to come out. The Princess of Swords. Yeah, okay. So the Page of Swords, more cutting. Sticking to the facts, the logic. This isn't so much based in emotion or passion. It's not fire or water. It's earth. It's the tangible, as well as the logic, the ideas. This can sometimes be the spy card. If you became privy to information that you didn't have before, that may have influenced your decision about this Princess of Pentacles. Could also be an air sign you're dealing with, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have two cards of Libra here. You have two cards of Aquarius. This is the card of Aquarius. Did I say that? I don't remember. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but younger energies, though. It could be like a little sister or a little brother, or I mean, it could be a relationship, right? If it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, they might be younger than you, or they may act more immature than you. That's possible. Anyway, let's move on. So your past is coming up this year. This is consistent. The King of Athames, the King of Swords. Okay, so another Aquarian card, by the way. Yeah, the cold hard facts, right? The King of Swords does not think with his emotions or with his passion. It's not that he doesn't possess those, but his realm, his element is of the mind. The data, the facts, the logic. He needs to make cold, hard decisions because that's ultimately what got him to king status, right? Sometimes his judgments can be quite severe, but he sees it as being the best for the kingdom, right? He's a king, right? So head over heart decisions in the past, absolutely. Again, something about receiving knowledge, communication. He's opening letters. And because it's coming into your past, I'm just getting like a double entendre of like things from the past were revealed potentially, a few months ago or a few weeks ago, but things maybe from, I don't know, your childhood or from several years ago that have recently come up. Let's throw a clarifier on this for Sagittarius. Why are we looking at, whoa, oh no, they fell. Oh, sorry guys. So the King of Wands and Justice. Okay. Yeah, all right. Interesting. So this is your suit, fire, specifically a Leo card, but Aries, Leo, Sag, and Justice, another card of Libra, balancing of the scales, seeing the truth. I'm still getting something about communication that opened your eyes to something that it either tipped the scales so that there was an imbalance, or it rebalanced your scales, Sagittarius, if you were dealing with a lot of chaos. And here's the thing, I actually think you were, because you're coming into the star energy and you're present. I'm thinking that for a great some of you, there was a tower moment of sorts, and maybe it had to do with receiving really life-changing information, potentially. Some sort of communication, or at least knowledge, if it wasn't communicated. Though I think it may have been, because wands can stand for communication, maybe from a father or a mother. It doesn't have to be. From a Leo or a Libra. It's some information tipped the scales. Now, if it tipped the scales, I don't know if it was good or bad, but ultimately it was a bigger event that potentially led to a tower, maybe involving a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could also just represent you. It could be something about this knowledge that was revealed to you. These cold, hard facts, like there's no denying it. It's written in paper. It could have been some sort of legal document or court decision or something of that nature, because we are dealing with Justice, the card of Libra. With this, it's like it opened your eyes to see the truth, and it was like there was no going back. You may have had rose-tinted glasses on, you may have had blinders on, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, like there's no denying this. These are the cold, hard facts here. And I'm getting that it brought you back into your power, Sagittarius. If you were settling for people in your life who were pages, people who were younger, immature, who, again, they weren't adding a great value to your life. They were there, but they were just kind of meh, or potentially toxic, right? For some of you, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, it's like a head over heart decision. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. These are kind of the same. A decision had to be made, and maybe it wasn't an easy decision, but I'm just getting it brought you back to your power, Sagittarius. It put you back in the driver's seat, if you will, of your own life. Again, maybe you were being manipulated by someone, or maybe there was something lingering that it was impacting your life, and once you were freed of that, it's like healing could come in, and you could be brought back to your beautiful Sagittarian self. All right. So the challenge or focus for you this month is the Green Man, the starting of a new. I love that. This is the Fool. So new beginnings, light-hearted energy, metaphorically jumping off that cliff and knowing that you're going to land on your feet because you have faith in yourself. You have faith in the future. You have faith in the universe. You have faith that there is something greater in your future, and so you're not settling. It's like you're doing the healing work, and I think this is more present energy for most of you. Sorry, I know that glare isn't great. Once you get through this healing energy and you're ready to get back out there, whatever that means, there's going to be celebration. There's going to be happy times. If your family has been released of some burden regarding a court case or a legal decision, it's like you're finally able to, go out in the backyard and celebrate with each other. Make music. Whether it's literally or metaphorically, there's a lighthearted energy of people dancing, of people expressing their creativity, people expressing their emotions, it's lighthearted. It feels like summer. It feels like June, right? Yeah, it's like you're able to sing your song again. Maybe you've realized a truth about yourself. That's what this could be. You've maybe finally, discovered some sort of truth about yourself, maybe breaking yourself out of a toxic situation or a toxic cycle, a toxic relationship. Maybe it's at work, maybe it's with a partner or a parent, whatever it is for you, there's a release. Now, it's coming up as your challenge or focus. So the idea of starting anew, having no baggage from the past, the Fool doesn't carry around any physical baggage, and that metaphorically is symbolic of carrying things around in your mind that have been weighing you down. carrying things in your emotions, in your heart, that make you sad, that make you depressed, things that keep you from fully experiencing life. You're not just living, you're alive. Do you know what I mean, Sagittarius? The release of anything in your past, whatever all this is to you, potentially that the receiving of life-changing information, maybe releasing that, letting it exist in the past, and cutting a need to sever what isn't serving you so that you are released freely. Green, right? Growth. We think of nature, of things being abundant. You know, in sunlight, in water, we can finally grow again. I'm just getting, it's like a breath of fresh air, whatever you're being released from, Sagittarius. And I'm saying released because, you know, again, after the Tower comes healing. It's like once you've done that healing, it's like you're set free again. It's like you're getting a second chance at life, which is really kind of a heavy message there. The Hanged Man. So you're deciding if you're ready to let go and start anew. You are, you know, putting yourself in self-imposed rest, which is great. That's good energy. He makes the 4 with his legs, so we are looking for stability. 4s always speak about stability in tarot. The 4 corners of a house for upward growth, right? It's self-imposed rest to see the situation from a different perspective. And it's exterior. It's not so much interior work. It's looking at the world around you in hangman mode, literally upside down. If you're upright, you see the world the way everybody else does, Sagittarius. If you're in reverse, you have a different perspective. You have a different viewpoint on things. And this sun always speaks to being the crown of illumination. It's like you finally get it. It finally clicks eventually that you can release all this stuff from the past. This could be going on while you're in healing mode. I have a feeling it is. It's like you're seeing that bright star in your future, and that incites your action to start anew, to release yourself of heaviness and dance and sing your song. I know it sounds heavy here, but it's very I love this. I love that you got that card. This is Piscean energy for anybody dealing with a Pisces, or you may have Pisces in your chart, Sagittarius. This is the card of Aries and sometimes Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius energy here. I'll say that. Aquarius has been their cards have been coming up a lot this month of June. There must be something to that. So, okay, that's going to be the challenge. Deciding if you want to start anew. Maybe when do you want to start anew? When do you want to go after this new venture, this fool's journey, complete a cycle and start a new one? So this is going to be the help available to you is the Knight of Athames. So this is the Knight of Swords in this deck. Card of Gemini could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have a lot of Aquarius and Libra as well. Fast movement. This is the fastest knight in the deck, right? And we are in Gemini season, when most of you view this anyway. He goes because he knows it is his truth. Now, whether it's true for everyone else is not really so much significant in this card. He holds his sword of truth up, and he acts on that instinct. He goes, and it's fast. So this could be very fast communication. Knights always bring movement into our life, right? So whether it's physical travel, for some of you it might be, but it can also be expressing, communicating quickly. This could be making decisions quickly, especially if you've been in hangman mode for a while. After card number 12, hangman, comes death. Card number 13, which is transition, transformation. Again, that Scorpio full moon video, check it out. What do you need to get rid of in your life? What do you need to cut and sever and ultimately transform into something more beautiful? The caterpillar to the chrysalis to the butterfly. Once you decide to get out of hangman mode and ultimately transform, it's almost like offer yourself to the universe, because this is a card of sacrifice. That caterpillar to the butterfly, this is the butterfly. It's like the butterfly finally comes out and it's free to fly. It's free to sing its song, to play its music. Really cool energy. There may be a, sorry, I have a stuffy nose, pardon me. There may be a need to finally communicate something that you haven't been communicating. There may be a need for fast travel, for fast action. Let's see what else came up with it. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this is a card of Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles knows her value. She knows her worth. She's a very loving, kind, maternal energy, if you will. She builds families. She builds legacy. She does the work to, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they are the worker bees of the zodiac. They do the work, they enjoy the process. And it's very interesting because Earth signs are very practical, and when you give them a task, they see it through to the end. They are not the type to go off of emotion or off of like their fiery passion, because fire burns out. They will see a task through to the end. They are long-term stability. I see this, Sagittarius, as you, it's like making a beeline to the long-term stability that you've always needed. This could be literally going to see your mother. It doesn't have to be, and I'm saying mother because it is the queen, but it could easily be a masculine figure in your life. There's a need to rush in to some I want to say person, or if this represents your future lifestyle, whatever this new beginning is, it involves this Queen of Pentacles. So again, this could be a person who is very steady, very reliable, very nurturing, very potentially good with their money, has a solid job, has a solid relationship, has a solid foundation, offers value to your life as well. There's a need to be around this energy. So again, whether it's visiting a relative that is very comforting and welcoming of you, Sagittarius, to help you rebuild, right? She's a builder. If there was a tower and everything got burnt to a crisp, you know, maybe you're going to have to move in with mom and rebuild, and she's going to help you. It doesn't have to be that, though. But you understand what I'm saying? She's a builder. She's a reliable, potentially female, like powerhouse presence. And this to me talks about speed. And it might be movement of going to see them. Or again, Sagittarius, this could be indicating this is what you need to shoot for. That needs to be in your goals or in your journey, this new fool's journey. We have the Fool, right? It's what you're headed towards, to become the Queen of Pentacles, to become, again, responsible, hardworking, nurturing the seed that you've always wanted to grow, and maybe that got put on the back burner. Maybe somebody took it away from you. I'm saying seed, whatever project or whatever you want to build in your life, whatever you want to bloom and blossom into something great. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, there's a need to go back to that, to revisit, yeah, what you want to build. Maybe you want to build a family. Maybe this is you finally deciding, I want a steady, stable relationship. I want a commitment. Maybe it's with a Capricorn. Maybe it's with this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, it's Queen of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be female, is what I'm saying for all the female Saggies watching here. But I mean, it could be, right? I mean, if you're female seeking female, fantastic, right? All right. He's so happy, though. Look at the smile on his face. To be able to go after this Queen of Pentacles, again, whether it's a person or an idea, if it's symbolic of what you want, he wants it. Look how happy he is. He or she. Sagittarius, this is you. This is you going for it. There's strong Sagittarian energy on this. The Princess of Wands, absolutely. So you have so many pages. You may be dealing with a lot of people, maybe a lot of younger, immature people. They don't have to be immature, but younger, whatever that means to you. And I mean, in this, they're all female because they're pages, right? This has to do with the thoughts, with the tangible. It's like, again, it's coming back into your power of using that fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's like putting a nice spin on including what drives you forward. Again, it may be a passion from the past that you dropped, or maybe you felt was taken from you, or your fire was snuffed out temporarily. It's igniting that passion again with this Princess of Wands. Very cool. All right, we're doing okay for time. So your outcome, or your guidance is how I see this. Ace of Wands, baby. What inspires you? What excites you? This is your magic wand, Sagittarius, to pick up and do amazing things with, to put your power back out into the world. It's not a sword, but it's knowing your inner truth. It's pointed up at the heavens. It's like getting these greater messages, these greater downloads from whatever it is for you, God, spirit, spirituality, just knowing that, again, you're destined for greater things. Ultimately sacrificing what has been in your past that maybe it was hard to let go of, to release and let go of that and sacrifice some things, knowing that there's so much, there's just happiness ahead. These people are singing their song, playing their instruments, creating music. You may be interested in some artistic endeavor, right? That could absolutely be creativity with this Princess of Wands and Ace of Wands. This is the boner card, right? What excites you? What burns a fire in your heart? What makes you sing your song, Sagittarius? It's a new beginning. It's a new start. So the challenge or focus of you deciding on if you want to start anew, you do it eventually. Your guidance is because the fast motion of the Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight in the deck. There's a need for you to get to this new beginning faster than maybe you're comfortable with, Sagittarius, but it's going to be good for you. Again, this is your element. It's fire. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands for Sagittarius. The Three of Cups. Okay. All right, so this can talk about celebrations, reunions, birthdays, weddings, graduations, people coming together, essentially a toast, right? Toasting at the celebration of a new, maybe you're launching a new business. I don't think that's going to be for most of you, but it could be, especially if it's in the realm of the arts. In fact, it could be. This could represent you wanting to be a savvy businesswoman, Sagittarius, or a savvy businessman, how you're rushing to that with this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, I'm just seeing there's some sort of happiness, again, a release, a celebration of being able to start anew. A new passion, a new creative project. It could potentially be new love, right? I mean, this is Three of Cups, but there's two people shown here. This could be a new partnership, a new business partnership, a new romantic partnership. Let's throw a clarifier on that. What can we get for Three of Cups with Sagittarius? There's something very peaceful about this. If it is a relationship, there's something very harmonious and balanced, which is what you need, because you were lacking balance with all those imbalanced Libra cards that were coming up, this imbalance that you were finally illuminated to. If this is a person coming in, it's like you guys, your bodies almost merge into one. You can rely on each other. There's equal give and take in the relationship, despite the Three Cups. So you could be reuniting or reconciling with someone from the past. It could be a family member if it's not a romantic relationship. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's being clarified by the Devil, so it could absolutely be a Capricorn. It could also be about this card is, lower vibrational, toxic energy. Whatever in the past came through to essentially remove this from your life, because I think there was a Tower moment for a lot of you. This toxic energy, which I think was coming up in your past, potentially some information you learned about someone, your eyes were finally opened wide. Tower moment came through because of the Devil energy, then you had to rebuild. It's like this Ace of Wands, for something about it, it's like it's extinguishing that toxic energy from your life. How I was saying, it brings harmony and peace and balance. It gets rid of the imbalance that I don't think it's remaining. I think you've kind of said goodbye to it, but maybe this person reminds you of how much you really deserve, how better it is now that the toxic energy isn't in your life. Potentially a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, it could be a Capricorn. It's like these people trump the toxic energy. It could be a team dynamic. Again, Three of Cups. Cups can be healing as well. It's like healing of the toxic energy from your past. A new beginning. If you are looking to repair a relationship, perhaps there was something toxic about it in the past. Maybe it was codependent and you're ready to try it again in a more balanced fashion. That could absolutely be Sagittarius. It's hopeful. This is such an interesting depiction of a Devil card. It's pretty twisted, but I actually love this card, and I like that it's falling next to celebrations and the Ace of Wands. Because this is your guidance, right? The universe is guiding us to better things. So there's something about this devil component that is key. For some of you, maybe it's a Capricorn, right? And if that's the case, fantastic. Enjoy this connection or reunion or celebration with the Capricorn, right? You know, period, end of sentence. For others of you, it's defeating, it's conquering, it's using your magic wand to come into your full Sagittarian power to conquer the beast that you thought that was going to hold you back forever. Cool. All right, let's pull an oracle card for Sagittarius and wrap it up for the month of June. Yeah, I think it's going to be a calm month for you, Sagittarius. You have the Hangman, you have the card of healing. It's up to you how quickly you want to move on this new beginning. Do it in your own time, though. Healing is a very individualized process. Nobody can rush you on that and shouldn't, right? You're going to know when you've healed in your own time, but yeah, when you're ready to, there's opportunities available to you that could be quite financially successful and potentially new love or at least a celebration among friends. Three of Cups reminds me of this. Fool is typically shown with one person, you know, springing off the ground in a lighthearted energy. You could be starting a business with three people. You might be, I don't know, maybe you're joining a band. Cups can be very creative. Again, it could speak to partnership, business partnership. It could speak to romantic relationships. It's good stuff coming in, and it excites you, Sagittarius. All right, one oracle card, please, for Sagittarius. You might be joining forces with a water sign and a Capricorn, specifically a Cancer and a Capricorn, but could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Aries, Leo, Sag. This one. Healing. You got the card of healing. Sagittarius, of course you did. The Star. There are brighter days ahead. Go through that healing process, right? You can't skip it. That's very important. You cannot skip the healing, but do it in your own time. There's no rush. She's enjoying the process, right? She's happy about it. There's stability there. Again, the number 3 might be important to you, Sagittarius. For some of you, I don't know what that is, but you had a decent amount of 3s come up. You have 3 pages. The Green Man has 3 people. You have 3 of Cups. 3. I'm just looking at 1, 2, 3. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Happy June, Sagittarius. I hope that lands for a lot of you. Please do like, share, subscribe. That would make my day. Thank you for everybody who returned. Love the Sagittarian group. You guys have been awesome. And I will see you mid-month for some more checkups and some fun tarot readings. Okay? Bye, guys.